Find the 10th term of 2, 6, 18, 54, etc. If you notice, these terms are in geometric progression. Now, what's a geometric progression? Let's understand. Geometric progression is a series of numbers which have a constant factor. For example, in this series, if you multiply 2 with 3, you get 6. Again, multiply 6 with 3, you get 18. And if you multiply 3 with 18, you get 54. So this is a geometric progression where the next term is got from the previous term by multiplying a common factor. Let's give another example of a geometric progression. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, etc. So now, what's the common factor here? The common factor R is 2, because if you multiply the first term, which is 2, with the common factor 2, so I'll just circle this common factor. So if you multiply the first term 2 with the common factor 2, you get the next term, which is 4. If you multiply the next term 4 again with the same common factor, you get the third term. If you multiply again with 2, you get the next term, and so on. So this is a geometric progression. And what is not a geometric progression? I'll give another example for that too. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, etc. There is no common factor here, but there is a common difference. The common difference between any two consecutive terms is d equal to 2. Because if you add the common difference 2 to the first term 1, you get 3. Again you add 2, you get 5. You add 2 again, you get 7. So this is an arithmetic progression, which I'll write it. So this one is an arithmetic progression. And the first one is a geometric progression. So how do we get the nth term? So how do we get this? The second term, you get it from 2 into 4, 2 into 2. So I'll write it in a bigger font here. The geometric progression question. And I'll just underline this. So increase the font size to 20. Two, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, etc. So let's write the term numbers. This is the first term. I'll reduce the font size just for convenience. This is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third term. This is the fourth term. Fifth term. And the sixth term. And so on and so forth. So if you multiply the first term into r, which is the common factor, I'll again increase the font size to 20. So into r, you get the second term. In the second term, again you multiply with r, you get the third term. Again you multiply the third term with r, you get the fourth term. So if you notice, how will you get directly the fourth term from the first term? So this is the first term and that's the fourth term. How will we get the fourth term directly from the first term? If you multiply by r 3 times. So how will we get the sixth term from the first term? In the same way, you have to multiply by r 5 times. So how will we get the nth term? If you multiply the first term by r power n minus 1. So let's say the first term is called a. So the nth term would be a into r into r into r. How many times r? 9 minus 1 times. So you multiply by r 9 minus 1 times. That's got from here. So how will we get the fourth term in this? If we multiply the first term by r 3 times. How will we get the sixth term? If you multiply the first term with r 5 times. So r into r into r into r into r. So 5 times. So the nth term of a geometric progression, it is also called GP, geometric progression. So the nth term of a geometric progression is obtained by multiplying the first term by the common ratio n minus 1 terms. So if you see, I'll write with a pencil here. The common formula for the nth term is Tn, which is the nth term of a geometric progression, is the first term multiplied by r power n minus 1. So now this is the formula for the nth term of a geometric progression. It comes from the upper one. It comes from this explanation. So the first term multiplied by r n minus 1 times. So r power n minus 1. So let's see in this example, the question written on the top left corner of the screen, what is a? So a is, so I'll change the font to black. So a here is 2. And what is the common ratio between two successive, the consecutive terms? R is 3, because I'm multiplying by 3 to get the next number in the geometric progression. So 2 multiplied by 3, we get 6. 6 multiplied by 3, we get 18. 18 multiplied by 3, we get 54. So if I substitute this here in this formula, what is the 10th term? 10th term is by this formula, which I put an arrow here. So the 10th term of the geometric progression, GP, given in the question is A times. So what is A here? A is 2 into R. So R is 3 here. 3 power n minus 1. So what is n here? N is 10 because I need the 10th term. N is 10. So what is n minus 1? N minus 1 is 9. This is the answer. I'll circle with blue. This is the answer. This is the 10th term, which is 2 into 3 power 9. This is the 10th term of the geometric progression. Thank you.